Hi all, in this video we show you where you can find all the unique schematics hidden in Hagga Rift, as well as all zones of Jabal Eifrit in Dune Awakening. In addition to locations, we share stats and details for all schematics. We also highlight which chest drops spice-infused dust. Keep in mind that chests in PvE areas respawn approximately every 45 minutes, while those in PvP shipwrecks reset in about 20 minutes. Before we begin, the way we create guides takes a lot of time, from research to getting and validating all schematics ourselves to voiceover and editing, so if you can support us in any way or form, we would greatly appreciate it. Now let's get going. We'll start in the west in Jabal Eifrit Al-gharb, then continue further through Jabal Eifrit Al-janub, circle back through Hagga Rift, and finish our round in Jabal Eifrit Al-sharq. What you should know is that there are multiple locations that share the same loot tables, so some schematics can be obtained in various places. However, there are also select items that are unique to specific chest locations, so we'll make sure to call them out. Our first stop is the Pinnacle station Tradepost. The few schematics you can buy here for Solaris can also be found for free elsewhere, but here's what's on offer. Seb's Kisser for 12,000 Solaris. The Ripper for 12,500 Solaris, and the bigger Buggy boot Mark III for 32,000 Solaris. Further south from the Tradepost is a cave called Beneath the Jumble, where you can find a total of 5 schematics, as well as spice-infused steel dust. The easiest approach once you have entered a cave is to always stick to the left until you arrive at the large chest. Note that there are multiple enemies you can encounter throughout the cave, and you can take fire damage in the area with a chest. The next chest is located at Peter's Net, an outpost just east of the previous cave. Here you can find the schematics for a heavy armor set, 4 weapons including the location exclusive Searing Shiv as well as steel dust. For this chest you will have to pick up an ID band that's located not far from the room with the chest. Our route leads us further east to Jabal Eifrit Al-janub and the Imperial testing station number 76. Here you can find a total of 6 schematics, including the location exclusive Reaper gloves. And you'll also get some spice-infused steel dust. The chest with the schematics can be found at the end of the testing station. The next chest can be found at Khidr's Shadow. As the name suggests, the outpost is located at the foot of the tall spire called Hand of Khidr. In addition to the schematics for a light armor set, you can also find one for a scanner and for the location exclusive tapper rifle as well as steel dust. To get to the chest, you need to pick up an ID band at the landing deck, then head to the room that's just located below it. The Hand of Khidr itself has a chest that can be found on the top of its spire. In it you can find one of 8 possible schematics, including the location-exclusive Filter Extractor Mark III. Climbing to the top takes time, and during daytime you risk to easily sunstroke. A good suspension belt and a Shigawara ability are recommended. And if you have a Doctor, you can save yourself some climbing. The next chest is located at a slaver base that's high up on the rock pillars. Here you can find one of 8 possible schematics, including the location-exclusive rigged suspensor jacket. If you have completed or have yet to do the contract Put Out the Ice, the small chest is in the same area as the observation point. Next up, we head to our first chest in Hagga Rift, which is located in a cave in the very south of the rift. In addition to the schematics for Kael's stillsuit, you can also find one for a compactor, as well as some steel dust. The cave is located one level down in the rift and just below some of the Harkonnen fortress defenses. Enter and jump down further. You will usually encounter a few enemies here. Then head through the next cave seal and to the chest. Be mindful of the poison traps in this cave. Another chest can be found further north in a cave close to the wreck of Kytheria. Here you can find a total of 7 schematics. The entrance to Stepstone Cavern is located just one level down from the shipwreck, as seen here. Inside, walk to the edge where you can see a small chest straight in front of you on a ledge. You can either climb over there or use a suspensor belt like we did. The next chest is located within the wreck of the Kytheria that's further down inside the rift. Here you can find the schematics for a heavy armor set and 3 weapons, as well as steel dust. You need to reach the lowest level of the ship and locate a door next to a burning area that requires a Cutteray to open. Heading further north, there's a cave just above the lower entrance of the CHOAM mineral extraction facility number 4. Here you can find the schematics for Kael's stillsuit as well as a compactor and some steel dust. Now, this must be one of the best hidden chests in game. Once you reach the shaft in the cave, grapple or climb up instead of going down. Head further along the corridor until you see a formation of multiple erythrite crystals on your left. Use your Cutteray to create an opening and enter the secret area. Not far from the last chest is an outpost called a Spiral. Here you can find the schematics for a light armor set as well as one for a scanner. One possible approach is from the bottom level, but since it's a multi-story building, you could technically come from any other level. You first need to find an ID band which is located in an alcove just next to the room with the chest. The Arctus Cavern is another outpost further along the rift. Like at the previous outpost, you can get schematics for a light armor set and a scanner. But there's also the chance to find the location-exclusive Assassin's Rifle, and you also get steel dust here. This chest is in the hangar just behind the landing deck, and you can easily park your thopter on top of it. The required ID band can be found on the opposite side of the chest room behind some shelves. Further west in the rift, you'll find CHOAM Mineral Extraction Facility number 6. You can get 6 schematics here, including the location-exclusive focused Buggy Cutteray Mark III. Locate the facility's entrance on the bottom of the rift, and once inside, look for what looks like a shielded opening in the wall. Enter the room, head straight and jump down into the hall where you can see a large chest. Note that the entire area gives you radiation damage, and there's also poison where the chest is. Opposite of the previous location is an area called the Weeping Chasm. This one is a bit different as you won't find chests here but instead lootable corpses. In addition to schematics for Kale's stillsuit, you can also get one for a compactor and the location exclusive shock knife. You can access the chasm either from above as seen here or from the side. In our case, we enter from the top and drop 3 steps down until we see 2 corpses. One of them has the schematics. The Weeping Chasm has another corpse that can be looted for a total of 7 schematics. To get there, simply continue from where we looted the previous corpse. Jump down and further ahead, next to a small light, you'll find a lootable corpse. For the next chest, we are heading further north to a cave close to testing station number 29. Here you can find 5 schematics and some steel dust. To find the cave-like location, enter the gap you can also use to reach the testing station. But instead of going all the way down, descend to a ledge that leads into a cave. Here you'll find a small camp and a large chest. The next stop is testing station number 29. In addition to schematics for Kael's stillsuit, you can also get one for our compactor and the location exclusive Artisan Disruptor pistol, as well as some steel dust. Like with the previous location, we approach the station by entering the gap in the ground and this time descend all the way to the bottom and to the station's entrance. As usual, the large chest can be found in a room towards the end of the testing station. Further to the east of the testing station and within Jabal Eifrit Hagga Rift, another chest can be found inside the wreck of the Tisiphone. It contains schematics for a heavy armor set, 3 weapons as well as steel dust. The chest is in the smaller part of the wreck as seen here. To get there, you need to first pick up an ID band outside and head into the larger part of the wreck. Pick up another ID band there and return to the smaller wreck on the opposite side where the chest is. Be careful as there are several poison mines in this room. The next chest can be found in a cave called Kael's Fallback. Here you can find a total of 5 schematics as well as some steel dust. The cave entrance is located north, below the Kael's Splinter outpost. The cave has the same layout as the cave we have shown you in the very beginning, so just stick to your left until you enter the area with the fire and the large chest. The last 2 chest locations in Jabal Eifrit Hagga Rift can be found on the edge of the eastern border in the south of the zone. You can find a total of 7 schematics here. The chest is located at the observation point halfway up the rock pillar. Make your way up there and be aware of a handful of enemies on the platform. The final chest is located on the same rock pillar as the previous and has the same loot table of 7 schematics. You can either get there directly with your Thopter or, like we did here, continue from the previous location. And that's it. We hope this guide will help you to efficiently find schematics and dust across all zones of Jabal Eifrit and Hagga Rift. As always, if you like to see more content from us and want to support our channel, please consider giving us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe or become a member of our channel.